Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by. So today I will be talking about a series called Bloodline. And so this is rated 8.0 out of 10 stars on IMDb.com. I hope you enjoy my review, that you're going to hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. All my social media accounts are in the description section, so do check that out so we can connect. So I'm going to do the entire series, which it's already over. It's three seasons. This is a drama thriller, and it says here, a family finds themselves forced to face their past secrets and scars when the black sheep returns home. It has Kyle Chandler, Linda Cardellini, Robert Leo Butts, Jacinta Barrett, Jamie McShane, Sissa Spacek, and Ben Mendelsohn, and more. Chloe Sevigny's are here too. So I'm just gonna say this now. I feel like the first season was the best one for me. It took me a while to finish the whole series. I watched the first season and then I started season 2, and it was a little difficult for me to continue, and that was about like months in between. That's why I'm just like doing it. I mean, this ended years ago. The last season was released in 2017, and it just took me a while to get around it. So when I watched it again, I started season 1, episode 1, and I chronologically watched it. I feel like the third season I just didn't like the third season. But usually, like, if there's a trilogy book or a trilogy movie, the third one is usually like my second favorite. The middle one is usually my first, and the beginning is usually my last favorite in a sense. But with this one, the first one is my absolute favorite. The first season is my absolute favorite, hands down. Second season is kind of versus season 1. I'm not saying it's bad, but versus season 1, because season 1 is like right here for me. And then season 2 is way, way, way down. Season 3 is, I keep switching it. It's weird. It's like, I'll watch it. When I was watching the entire season 3, it was like this. And this was really, really difficult, because I would be like, I really love the show. And then next scene, I'm disturbed and disappointed on what's going on. And then a few seconds or a few minutes later, or in the middle of the episode, I would it was a roller coaster ride for me for season 3. I mean, it could be, if I had to rate it, it would be season 1, season 3, season 2. Even though I did just say I didn't really like season 3. That was what season 3 was like for me. It was just a roller coaster ride. There would be a situation in which I really enjoyed it and I really, really loved it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is happening. And then it's like, no, I changed my mind. I don't like it. I hate it. I don't know why this is doing this. Blah, 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 blah. But that might have been what they wanted to do. You know, they might have been what they wanted as a reaction, with something like it's just literally out of your hands and you just feel like a panic attack from time to time. I really enjoyed this show. I recommend it. When people ask in like my recommendation groups or my Netflix groups or show groups or movie groups or things like that, and people look for a series, sometimes they'll just be like, is Bloodline worth it? Or what can you suggest? I always do suggest this show because I feel like it is worth the watch. It does explain why the black sheep is the black sheep. And I feel like him being the black sheep was actually like a positive thing. That's the only spoiler I'm gonna do, because that's it. There's some darkness in this show, and abuse, and what happens with abuse in the family. it's just, it's not too graphic, but it can be kind of hard to stomach for some people. So that's just a trigger warning for certain people that might not be able to handle stuff like that. Again, I recommend this show. I give it a 2 thumbs up, and I actually give this a 4 out of 5 stars. It's written really well. It's made really, really well. Kyle Chandler, I do recognize him, but I've never really, I think the only thing I've really seen him in is he was a guest in Grey's Anatomy, that bombing episode. I love that episode. But my mom used to watch his show. My mom used to like watch this show with him. I don't know the name, but I remember like she'll watch it and I'll leave the room because I don't know. I wasn't interested and I was really too young to understand what's going on, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, if you are looking for something to binge watch, or you're looking for something that's different, if you're looking something to watch that's really, really good, this is it. If you guys have other suggestions on what I should watch during the situation with, what's going on in the world, I would like a backup of just something, if there is something that I can watch, binge watch. I'm just gonna say this. This has nothing to do with the show, but I'm just gonna say this, and I know some people are gonna be throwing hate at me, but I've never been like, I'm gonna sit down and watch like a ton of shows. That was never me. I was always out and about and, enjoying life and things like that. And before I met my husband and married and had a family, and if I have a family and things like that, I was like traveling everywhere. So being really hooked on a show was really not for me. I would have like the TV on for noise, because when you're traveling, sometimes for work or for leisure, sometimes like, now looking at it, like it can get a tiny bit lonely. So having just noise was kind of a little comforting, but I really didn't used to do that. Now I kind of enjoy it. I think it kind of started when I was breastfeeding my son, being a new mom, and you got to be alert. So that's how I discovered, I guess, people would binge watch. I always wondered, like, how do you have the time to binge watch a show? Like, it's impossible. You got stuff to do. But sometimes situations happen, and yeah, I know the feeling now. So I hope you guys can suggest like a binge-worthy show. I would really like it if it's more than one season. If it's just one season, but there is an expectation for more seasons, that's fine. I would prefer like at least a few seasons in, I really, really love watching shows, and that's why. So please do let me know in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. If you have any commentary in regards to this particular show, you agree, disagree, you like the show, you're a fan, you hated it, anything, you want to discuss this show, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. And again, I do apologize if my responses can be delayed. It's if YouTube system is lagged, I'm not going to know any of that. I get comments that I'm not going to see a few months after they're posted. So I do apologize for that. I don't really ignore anybody. If you're just going to put something that is hateful, I'm not going to just entertain that. So maybe that's why you didn't get a response. But even sometimes if there's a question, even when there's a lot of venom in that commentary or question, I do try to sometimes answer. But if it's just like 100% hate, I would just suggest, try to breathe and have happier thoughts. So that's it. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support and the beautiful words. and the kind, loving words, the direct messages, private messages, the emails, the letters, the notes, anything. You guys are wonderful people, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.